Yes, that cute, adorable dog loves to ride on Harley Davidson motorcycles. Stay with us in this video. We'll give you the whole story from beautiful Laughlin, Nevada. We're also going to meet Jackie Wallin of the Laughlin Chamber of Commerce and hear her inspirational biker story of survival. Motorcycle fans, we're going to show you something you've probably never seen before. Come here. I want to introduce you to Gracie. Gracie is one brave co-pilot. How about that? What an apparatus here. I love it. But we really want to meet Jackie as well. Jackie, how you doing? Good to see you. Jackie is the president and CEO of the Chamber of Commerce
and Laughlin Tourism.
Wow. So,
yeah.
First question I have for you. I didn't expect the dog to be on your back. Tell me about, how did this come about?
Gracie came into my life about 1.5 years ago. I was kind of in a low point, and somebody brought her to me to foster her, and we slept together on the first date. and now she travels with you everywhere, even on the motorcycle. She's so grateful that she won't let me out of her sight. It's crazy.
Another question I have for you, how does the Chamber of Commerce become a biker? Or which one was first? Were you always a biker?
The biker was first. Yeah. So I started riding dirt bikes when I was little in Southern California, and then I went to street bikes, and then I went off of it for a little while and bought this bike. It was the first year they came out with the Harley Davidson 110 Screamin Eagle on a stock bike. Wow. So I bought the stock bike and then took it home and had some help, and we tore it apart, put it back together, and put all the chrome on it, and this pinstriping, and everything is not stock.
I love it. Yeah, take a look at this feature right in here. Come in and check this out. Get a close-up. How cool is that?
So this is the Screamin Eagle. So we put a light into his eye,
okay,
so that he would shine in the night. And the rocker arms and everything are custom. So yeah, I just decided to do it. Going on 63 years old, and figured this was the best time to get it out and do something special. And I feel alive. I went through a really bad 3 years with the death of the father, and I hurt my back, had to have spine surgery, and I just got released 8 weeks ago.
Oh, well, I'm very sorry to hear about all of that, but I think as part of the motorcycle community, we realize that these two-wheelers can be therapy, can't they?
Yeah, they are. I've had some really good rides, and I don't go too far yet because I don't know how well my back will take it. But right now, slow rides around Lake Mead and Lake Mojave and up into Oatman, down the switchbacks and out to Lake Havasu and Parker. Day rides all the way around.
That's cool. Tell me a little bit more about your motorcycle. What year, make, and model? How many miles do we have on it?
So it's a 16. It's a 110 Screamin Eagle.
Did you buy it brand new?
Yes,
oh,
brand
wow,
new.
Okay.
In fact, the story is I went into the showroom and wanted to buy it at Las Vegas Bike Week, and oh my God, this is so funny to share. So I walked into the showroom and I sat down on a 110 Screamin Eagle stock, and I looked behind me and looked into the window and said, man, this bike makes my ass look too big. So I said, don't you have the same bike wider? And he said, matter of fact, look to your right, 4 bikes down. And I went down there and it was a wider bike, and my ass looks better on it.
There you go. Gotta love it. It's a beautiful fit for you. How many miles do you have on it so far?
I have about 7,000 on it.
Okay, so you've been busy.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your job and your duties and how you're received as a biker, because I'm sure not a lot of people expect the president of the Chambers of Commerce to be a biker.
And you know, I don't care.
Which is cool, yeah, we love it. But
I've been here 33 years, born and raised in Southern California, and came here in 1987. And I am really, really happy with that move. Growing up in concrete jungles and being on a lot of asphalt, although I loved the surfing, I really like the feel of the fresh water better. So I did a lot of gaming management here right on the river for 28 years, and my predecessor passed away, God rest her soul, and I was president of the Laughlin Chamber of Commerce at the time, or chairman, and somebody had to take over. So at my age, I decided not to do 24/7, 365 anymore. I wanted a Christmas and an Easter. So I applied for the job, and the board gave it to me, and I've been in it ever since.
Very cool. This is a great area, a lot going on here. Is there a big motorcycle community here?
Yes. We have the best weather and the best day rides that you could ever imagine. You can go 200 miles in a day and not even know that you've gone very far, because the scenes are amazing, from all the way up in the mountains down to the blue water. And you know, we have the cleanest river this side of the Mississippi.
Oh, I saw the Colorado back here is just Absolutely gorgeous. You can see the stones in the bottom. It's so clean. And the mountains off in the distance too. I think that, how would you describe these surroundings to somebody who's from outside of this area in terms of a motorcycle ride? Somebody who may be on the East Coast right now, trapped inside in the snow. What's it like to get out on the highway in this beautiful tri-state area?
Ha
Don't rub it in too much.
I'm telling you, this place is amazing. We have very little rain here, and of course, no snow. The biggest thing we fight is wind, and with closed wheels, it's really, really hard to fight the wind and some heavy winds. But especially for a chick, it's really more difficult than it sounds. But I do a pretty good job. Right now, you could have all of the forestry that you want. We're right at 504 feet above sea level, and it seems like the perfect distance. We don't get any lower than 32 degrees, but we do get up to about 122 degrees. That's average. It could be up to 130 degrees if you don't be careful.
What's that like on your motorcycle? Do you stay cool out there?
Don't.
Oh, geez.
I've been asking somebody to create a air-conditioned seat. Because I know it's not just us girls who get hot down there when we're riding, but I know you guys do too.
You definitely need all the cooling you can get, that's for sure. What was your first motorcycle?
It was a Yamaha 250.
Yamaha 250. Dirt bike? Street
Yes.
bike? Okay.
Yeah, I rode up in the hills of Saddleback and Paris Lake.
Excellent.
And I think that's what saved me on my first oh shit moment on this bike.
Those skills that you acquired.
Yeah, because I came down off of an off-ramp in Kingman in second gear. I wasn't paying attention, naughty, and I took the turn too wide, and I went into the gutter.
Oh gosh.
And I kicked my way away from the curb like it was a berm. When you're on a dirt bike, you kind of kick really hard at the berms, and it saved me. I never went down. I'm
a big believer that those off-road skills you develop, they can really help you on the street. Here's a question. As I can tell, your phone's going off. You're a very busy woman. We're gonna let you go here in a second, but what's the reaction you get when you roll up with a cute doggy here in tow?
Most of the time I get the people walking by going, oh my God, you know? You can see it on their face. They can't believe that little dog is playing with us. And don't forget, the Laughlin River Run, 38th annual, is the last full weekend in April.
Okay.
The 22nd to the 24th, and we have about 30,000 motorcycles here.
Oh, that's great.
I think it's the 5th largest motorcycle run in the U.S.
We're gonna have to check it out for sure. We might have to come back for that. Now, I noticed the dog is not scared at all. Was there any type of process here where you had to get the dog used to it, or did it just immediately enjoy this?
She won't let me out of her sight.
Wow.
So if I jump off of a cliff, she's going. She's not even gonna ask because she follows me everywhere.
Well, that
24 hours a day.
That's cool. Some people find therapy in pets, some find it in motorcycles. You got the best of both worlds right here.
Thank you so much, and welcome to Laughlin.
Any information about Laughlin you'd like to pass on? Where can people find more?
Did I say that it's beautiful?
Well, it definitely is beautiful, but I know you have a website you like.
LaughlinChamber.com
Yes.
or visit Laughlin.com. Either one of those will give you all the wonderful adventures that we have, excitement, off-road tours. You can even rent a motorcycle, rent a boat, rent a Polaris slingshot. You can rent anything here and take it out anytime you want.
And what's the best advice you have for women out there that may be on the fence about riding, maybe a little scared, a little hesitant?
So my final story is going to be about Tuki and Dawn. Tuki and Dawn were flight instructors down in the valley, in Mojave Valley. They crashed their plane the month that I bought this. And if you look at my fender, it says, "In the spirit of Tuki."
In the spirit of Tuki, we see it there.
That was her first name. She was 83 years old, and she raced a private plane across the U.S. 4 times a year in her 80s. And one day I went up to her and I said, it was like in 2015, and I said, you know, I really want to get back on a bike, Tuki. And she says, Jackie, what are you afraid of? And I said, I'm afraid I'm too old and I'm too fat. And she said to me at 84 years old, get your fat ass on a bike and enjoy yourself. If I can fly planes and race, you can ride a bike and go anywhere you want.
That is inspirational.
And then she died right after that, so I had to name my bike after her.
Well, that's a great tribute to your friend, and that is a great story. So if anybody out there is on the fence or a little scared to get on a motorcycle, I'll tell you right now, play that story back. That was great. Last thing, can we hear this beast roar a little bit?
Yes, you can.
Let's hear it.
Would you like to hold this for me?
Hold on. motorcycle. Thank you so much for showing us.
Take care, Jack.
Gracie.
It's okay, baby.
Shots of bike real quick.
Hey, on my way to NASCAR. See you next time. I must be.
Gotta love it. Big thanks to Jackie. A couple questions for you. Has anyone out there ever ridden their motorcycle out west? If so, let me know your impression of this riding in the comments. Also, have you ever seen anybody ride their dog on the motorcycle? Maybe not the way that Jackie does, but it was a lot of fun getting to meet her. Thanks, Jackie. We appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for subscribing to Cycle Drag on YouTube. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the comments, and thank you for also liking CycleDrag.com on Facebook. Share it with your friends. If you keep it growing, we're going to keep bringing you awesome stuff like this. Thanks a lot. Yes, we will, and dare I say, it was rather sweet getting to 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you so much. You can join the 100K simply by hitting subscribe, leaving a comment, smashing the bell for notifications, and liking CycleDrag.com on Facebook. We love highlighting the interesting, inspirational stories in the two-wheel community. If there's a motorcycle involved, Cycle Drag will be there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.